Hello and welcome to the second lecture of Life Processes in Living Organisms Part 2. In the first lecture, we studied about the reproduction, then asexual reproduction, its advantage and disadvantage. Now, in this lecture, we are going to study asexual reproduction in unicellular organisms. Asexual reproduction in unicellular organism. As this asexual reproduction, it takes place in different organisms. First of all, we are going to study the asexual reproduction in unicellular organism. See, there are different modes of asexual reproduction in unicellular organism. First is a binary fission, then second one, it is multiple fission, third it's budding, then let us see one by one. First of all, see, binary fission, it takes place in amoeba. See, this is the diagram. It is given in the textbook. Simple binary fission in the amoeba. In this diagram, you see that in the first cell, it is a parent cell with single nucleus. This is a amoeba, parent amoeba. From this amoeba, we get two daughter cells having two different nucleus, and we get two daughter cells from one parent. So it is called binary fission. But this binary fission, it takes place by with two steps. First one is a nuclear division. First one is a nuclear division, that is karyokinesis, and second one is a cytokinesis. In this, first of all, nucleus divides into two parts, then cytoplasm divides into two parts, and we get the two daughter cells. We get two daughter cells from single parental cell. That's why it is called binary fission. It takes place in the amoeba. Then second example of this binary fission. In some organism, this binary fission, it takes place longitudinally. That is called longitudinal binary fission. In case of Euglena, we find this longitudinal binary fission. What happens in this case? See, this is the diagram given in the textbook. This is a Euglena. It is also a unicellular one. So this Euglena, it divides longitudinally. First of all, karyokinesis is there. We get two nucleus. Then cytoplasm divides, and this division of cytoplasm takes place by longitudinal axis. See, a notch is produced that deepens and separates, finally separates from each other, and we get two daughter Euglena. So this is a binary fission, but in longitudinal ways. So longitudinal binary fission, it takes place in the Euglena. Then see, the transverse binary fission, it takes place in the paramecium. Sometime this division of axis, it is a transverse one. See, this is a parent paramecium. First of all, karyogamy takes place, nucleus divides into two parts, and this nucleus divides into two parts, and we get two daughter paramecium. This cytoplasm, division of cytoplasm, it occurs transversely. So it is called transverse binary fission. It takes place in the paramecium. So while writing about the binary fission, you have to write down simple binary fission in amoeba, then longitudinal binary fission in Euglena, and transverse binary fission in paramecium. Then see, sometime this multiple fission, then see second type, that is multiple fission. It also takes place in the amoeba. See, this is a diagram. It is given in your textbook. Why amoeba divides by multiple fission. See, when the conditions are unfavorable, at that time this amoeba, it produces a protective covering around it. It forms the cyst around it When there is no water, at that time amoeba produces a protective covering around it. It is called cyst. And this protective covering, amoeba produces the protective covering around the plasma membrane, and that protective covering, it is called cyst. It becomes rounded one, and inside that protective covering, inside the cyst, this amoeba divides and redivides by many times and gives rise small daughter amoeba inside the cyst. When the conditions are favorable, the small amoebae, that is daughter amoeba, that exert the pressure on the walls of cyst from inner sides, so that the cyst ruptures and many amoebae that oozes out from the cyst. Forcefully they comes out from the cyst, and from one amoeba we get many amoebae or many daughter amoebas. So this type of asexual reproduction, it is called multiple fission. Remember that this multiple fission, it takes place only when the conditions are unfavorable for the amoeba to reproduce. Then see the third type of reproduction, and that is the budding. We know that bud means a small outgrowth formation is there. In some unicellular organism like yeast, a small outgrowth is produced from the single cell. We call it as a bud, and that bud grows in size and gives rise the new organism. See, these are the microscopic pictures of real yeast. In this case, you see that this is a yeast cell, this is a yeast cell. They reproduce and gives rise the small buds which grows in size slowly, and then that gives rise the new yeast. See, this is the diagram given in your textbook. It is a parent yeast cell. Initially, again the same rule, nucleus divides, a bulge formation is there, a bud formation is there, nucleus divides. After the division of nucleus, that bulge or the bud increases in size, that nucleus enters into that bud, then cytogamy takes place, means cytoplasm divides, and there is a formation of the separate individual. Then this is a very fast method. From this bud again we get the new yeast cell, from this again we get the new yeast cell. So this is a very rapid process. We get the new individual from the pre-existing individual. You noticed that in all these three types of asexual reproduction, that is in binary fission, in multiple fission, and in case of budding, only single individual, it gives rise the new individual. Hence it is called asexual reproduction, and it is in the unicellular organism. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe it, and press the bell icon to get the notifications of next video. Thank you.